So recently on this channel, we've covered a lot of people who decide to go into these different businesses, especially fast food, and treat the employees terribly, basically just acting like an entitled POS. But in the video I have to show you today, the shoe is finally on the other foot. The tables have finally turned. Because we have this guy who was out here chilling at McDonald's, trying to take advantage of that free Wi-Fi. They said he was loitering. He said, okay, well, I'll go buy a drink and then I'll be an actual customer. And these fast food Karens were still trying to kick him out, and they even called the police.
Alright, so I got kicked out of McDonald's the other day. They called the police on me and had me kicked out. I have the video here to show you guys what happened, but I just want to at least let you guys know before this video starts, I had already had 1 or 2 interactions with this lady who told me I had to leave before I decided to start filming. So just so you know that before this starts. She came over, told me after 20 minutes of me sitting there that I needed to leave because I was loitering and I didn't have any food. Like I didn't purchase anything. So I went up, I bought a drink, came and sat down, and then she came over, and that's kind of where this begins. She was still kicking me out even though I had a drink and was just sitting there for 25-30 minutes at this point. So that's where this starts. Enjoy.
Huh? Why are you so like angry about it?
Well, honey, because you're not doing what I asked you to do.
You told me that I needed to buy something,
No,
so
I didn't say
I bought something.
I said it's with food, and you had already said you're.
But why do you have such you just have such an attitude? You're acting like I'm like a homeless meth or something in here that's like disturbing people. I've just been sitting here on my laptop for like 20 minutes.
Am I the only one who hates dealing with women like this? Like Freddy Krueger, if you don't get the fuck out of my face. Seriously though, when it comes to these types of women, I'm not your honey, I'm not your baby. It's like they want to play the sweet card while also treating you like a piece of shit. It must just be one of the classics from the Karen handbook. Seriously though, this guy just wanted to sit down at McDonald's and get some work done on his laptop. They say, dude, you're loitering. He goes up and buys a drink, officially becomes a customer, and it still wasn't good enough for Susan over here.
We need to clean up before we leave, and you're taking up space.
I'm not. I'm taking up space?
Well, honey, there.
She's like, that drink he got right there is gonna leave a really big ring on that table. Gonna take someone else all day to clean it up. You gotta get the fuck out.
Look how many open tables there are. I'm not taking up space of anybody.
Well, she told me I asked you to leave.
Okay, yeah. You want to tell your supervisor to come talk to me then?
I will.
Yeah, I'd rather talk to somebody else. So she's getting a supervisor now because I'm not allowed to sit here on my laptop at McDonald's because I'm taking up too much space.
Literally no one fucking there.
There's not tables everywhere.
Crickets. Damn.
She's a huge Karen. If she was just like nice about it, it'd be different. But she's just being so rude to me for no reason. Here she comes.
We got a 30-minute loitering.
So that lady walks up and that's when part 2 starts. Just know that that first Karen was really just a Karen in training. Consider her like the boss level that actually comes before the actual boss. Like you thought the game was over and then an even bigger bitch comes in to fuck up your day.
We got a 30-minute loitering.
She told me that originally, so then I went up and I got myself a drink.
You have to get food, not a drink.
So I made a purchase. I'm an actual customer of McDonald's now. And I'm not allowed to stay?
No.
For what reason?
Because we have no loitering.
So it's loitering since I got a drink and I'm hanging out drinking my drink.
All right, I'll give you 15 more minutes, but then you gotta go.
Then can I have my money back for the drink since I'm not even allowed to have it in the store? I'm not even allowed to have my own drink that I paid for in the store at the store.
And you know, I would understand if they were really busy that day. You know, like new customers walking in couldn't find a place to sit and this asshole was just over there on his MacBook. But he's doing absolutely nothing wrong. In 2022, this should pretty much be considered a common everyday occurrence. I mean, why else would these places offer free Wi-Fi if they didn't want you to come in and hang out every once in a while? I promise you, they did some sort of analysis. They found when people sit in businesses for a certain amount of time, they buy more food, they buy more drinks, they buy some ice cream.
Get it? Like if I was like disturbing people here or like, you know,
But that we have no place for the customers to sit when you're.
What about this table, that table, that table, that table, that table, that table?
50 empty tables.
15 open tables. I'm not talking to you. I'm actually just talking to her.
Ooh.
So,
I like that one.
What is wrong with you? Like, why she has such an attitude? If she was like respectful when she came over the first time and just talked to me, it'd be so different.
The problem is we have too many people coming in and sit for hours on end. That means nobody wants to come and sit.
I'm preventing customers from wanting to sit in McDonald's, is what you're saying.
But if we get full and you're sitting,
If there was a lot of people here, I would be out. There's nobody here. This is like, you understand,
stupid.
You
right?
can't loiter in other people's parking lots, can you?
I'm not in your parking lot. I'm in your store, and I bought a drink.
Yeah, he's a paying
I'll
customer.
give you 30 more minutes and you got to go.
Okay, so what
what a
happens at
bitch.
minute 29 if I go buy a small French fry? How much more time does that allow me to be in the store?
I'm not arguing with you.
I'm not arguing. I'm just asking you a question. If you're the supervisor, I'd expect you to ask.
I'm just a shift leader.
Oh my
ask for the
God.
supervisor.
So this woman is just a shift leader, and she's going on an absolute power trip. You know, they've done studies on this, guys, and they found that some people's brains are simply not capable of being in charge of absolutely anything, because they will go on a power trip just like this type of Karen. Just quite frankly, you could not pay me enough to give this much of a fuck. And guys, what happened to the McDonald's American dream? My grandfather used to go to McDonald's every single morning and spent hours there talking to other old retired men. I guess that American pastime is just dead.
I don't know what to tell you then. Guess what? I'm not talking to you, I was talking to her, so you can go be cranky somewhere else.
That other Karen is really on a trip
You've
too.
been so cranky all day, I don't understand.
Get out or I'll call the cops.
Oh my
For what?
God. The third Karen approaches. It's just a whole McDonald's of them. They're leaking out this shit.
Get out or I'll call the cops.
For what?
You're not going to sit here and argue my words.
So now she's gonna call the cops on me.
It's pretty much like a Mean Girls McDonald's club.
You were just fine. They're old, not old. Yeah.
I know.
The Mexicans are like, hey, we were vibing with you.
bothering a single person in here. What's going on, guys? Sorry to waste your guys' time.
Oh my God, the cops came out.
It is what it is, man.
Yeah,
You
it's
have
so
your
dumb.
ID on you, that way I can document I spoke with you. What do you do for a living?
Film YouTube videos.
Okay.
Yeah, do you need to actually run this for anything, or?
Yeah, I have to check it, just document. We have to document everything we do.
Yeah.
So it just goes into like a CAD system. It's not like you're getting in trouble or anything. It's just
Like, if I haven't, like, committed a single crime, like,
I
why
wouldn't
do I
give
have
it
to
to them.
an ID for anything?
we're investigating that, so that's just part of that.
Yeah, I wouldn't give it to him. There's no
Yeah, I
reason
thought it
to.
was weird.
But I get just want to be cool with the cops when you can obviously tell they're already on your side, don't get me wrong. Because in some situations, even if you don't really want to, it can be advantageous to just do what they say, especially in a situation like this where you're clearly in the right.
Well, a lot of stuff is just like they'll call in a disorderly customer. I've had KFC call in on a disorderly customer, but he wouldn't do anything disorderly. He's just sitting there.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's why. You know?
I don't
But
understand, yeah.
it is what it is. I mean, it's just.
I'm just pissed that they made me buy a drink and then still kicked me out.
Yeah.
Like, that's what pisses me off.
Go ahead. Yeah, it don't make any sense at all. We'll get out of your hair, man. Be safe.
Yeah, sorry you guys had to, waste your time.
No, you're good, man. It is what it is. Yeah.
So not only did she waste this guy's time, he's trying to be in there editing a video, she wasted her time, and she wasted the police officer's time as well. The domino effect of these Karens.
All that happened. The police really didn't have much to say, but this morning the store manager called me from that specific McDonald's on my cell phone and apologized for everything. She was super nice. And I'm like, no, you don't need to apologize. You're great. It's just a few people in the store that were rude to me, but whatever.
It's a good
over with.
outlook.
And then she told me specifically the reason she got Wi-Fi in that McDonald's was so that people can come work on their laptops. She's like, it's totally fine.
Yeah,
Anytime someone wants to come
obviously.
work on their
They wouldn't
laptop,
put it there.
we actually encourage that. And I was like, great. So I don't know.
This really was a stand-up guy, and he obviously could have gotten a little bit bitter about something like this, but he decided to take the high road and be like, no, I know it wasn't you, it was just one of your shitty employees. I'm telling you guys, you give some people the smallest little bit of power and they'll really run with it. People are calling the cops for all sort of stupid reasons. But y'all let me know what you guys think about this down below. It's very interesting to see the shoe on the other foot for once. As always, I do want to thank you guys for watching today's video. I want to really thank you guys for all the support lately. It's been insane. The numbers have been amazing, so I want to thank you guys for that. I'm going to keep working hard. I'm going to keep trying to bring you guys content. But as always, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for dropping a like on the video. It's been your boy, the Tan Superman, and I'm out. Peace!